Hey, in today's video, we are going to learn about depreciation. We'll be covering the straight line method along with the provision for depreciation or accumulated depreciation account. In this video, हम करेंगे एक बड़ा sum, one big sum that covers all concepts, that covers all types of questions that can come in the exam. Complete revision under 10 minutes. For any queries, for any doubts, reach me anytime on my Telegram chat. Link will be in the description. Absolutely free of cost. कभी भी कोई भी doubts हो, text me anytime. Now, let's move on to the question. I suggest एक बार pause कर लो video and शांति से पढ़ लो, then we will move on to solving the question. First transaction. Animal and Company purchased machinery worth rupees 2,70,000 on 1st April 21. It also spent rupees 30,000 on its erection and installation. So, how will we record the purchase of machinery? In the machinery account, on the debit side, to bank account, and we have written 1 there because it is the first machinery that you have purchased. Date will be date of purchase, 1st April 21. But what will be the amount? The amount will be 3 lakhs. 2,70,000 cost plus 30,000 erection and installation. Erection and installation ka cost will always be added to the cost of the asset. Let's move on. Annual maintenance cost of machinery was rupees 20,000. This will be ignored because maintenance cost is not a capital expenditure. It is a revenue expenditure. ये machinery account में कभी नहीं आएगा. Always be mindful of this. Then, depreciation is charged at 10% per annum as per the straight line method. Depreciation कहाँ record होगा? Machinery या PFD में? It will be in the PFD. In the PFD account on the credit side, 31st March 22, which is the last date of the year, by depreciation account. But what will be the amount? The amount is going to be 3 lakh into 10%, 30,000. साल खत्म हो गया. Now what? Before moving on to the next year, we have to close both machinery and PFD accounts. Let's first go to the machinery account. Debit balance clearly because debit side is heavier. Let's write the heavier total on both the sides and difference on the lighter side. 31st March 22, buy balance carried down 3 lakh. This closing balance becomes opening balance in the next year, 1st April 22, to balance brought down 3 lakh. ऐसे ही, let's finish off the PFD account. Obviously, it is a credit balance. Credit side is heavier, 30,000 on both sides. And on the debit side, on 31st March 22, you will write to balance carried down 30,000. This becomes the opening balance in the next year, 1st April 22, buy balance BD 30,000. Moving on to the next year. On 30th September 22, second-hand machinery was purchased for rupees 1,80,000 and an expense of rupees 20,000 was incurred towards its repairs. वापस purchase किया, वापस go to machinery account. On the debit side, 30th September 22, date of purchase, to bank account, bracket में number 2 because this is the second machinery that you are purchasing. But what will be the amount? The amount is going to be 1,80,000 plus 20, 2 lakh. Because आपने second hand machinery खरीदी है, repair का cost उसमें add होगा ही. Always remember this, right? So the total cost of machinery becomes 2 lakh. Then, no other transaction during the year. सीधा depreciation पे आ जाएंगे. Again at 10% per annum as per the straight line method. Where do we record depreciation? In the PFD account on the credit side on the last day of the year, 31st March 23, by depreciation account. Now, आपको दो चीजें depreciate करनी है, machinery 1 and machinery 2. Let's look at the working. Machinery 1, it's going to be 3 lakh into 10%, 30,000 plus machinery 2, 2 lakh into 10% into 6 by 12 because you have purchased this machinery on 30th September, which means October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. Only 6 months का depreciation लगेगा इस machinery पे, which is 10,000. So the total depreciation will be 30 plus 10, 40,000. Then, again, before moving on to the next year, we have to balance and close both the accounts. पहले let's go to machinery. Again a debit balance. Heavier total is 5 lakhs. Closing balance is again 5 lakhs. And next year, opening balance becomes 5 lakhs. Let's go to PFD now. PFD will again have a credit balance. Total is 70,000. And the closing balance is also 70. The opening balance is also 70. I hope you're with me. Moving on to the third and last year. Half of the machinery purchased on 1st April 21 was sold on 30th November 23 for rupees 1 lakh. Now, whenever there is a sale of machinery, there are 4 steps that you need to do. Step number 1, charge depreciation from 1st April to 30th November, which is date of sale, because tab tak machinery use hui hai. So we go to PFD account. On the credit side, as on the date of sale 30th November, we write by depreciation account. What will be the amount? 3 lakhs into half, because half of the machinery was sold. That half into 10% into 8 upon 12. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. The amount gives 10,000. Step number 2. Transfer total debt from PFD account to machinery account. अगर आप PFD account के credit side पे देखो, so 70 and 10 includes that depreciation on the machinery sold, तो उतना depreciation you will have to throw out. How do we throw it out? By debiting it on the date of sale and transferring it to machinery account. But what will be the amount? ये amount के लिए पहले वो मशीनरी की स्टोरी समझनी पड़ेगी. फर्स्ट, कॉस्ट ऑफ द मशीनरी ऑन द डेट ऑफ परचेज 1st April 21, 3 लाख इंटू हाफ 1,50,000. उस पे एक साल का डेप्रीसिएशन हुआ है 10%, 15,000. दैट मीन्स द बुक वैल्यू इज 1,35,000. देन फॉर द सेकेंड ईयर अगेन डेप्रीसिएशन हुआ 15,000 अगेन, which means its book value on 1st April 23 was 1,20,000. अब आपने 8 months का depreciation provide किया है 10,000, which means the book value on the date of sale was 1,10,000. I hope you are with me so far. Now, on this machinery, we can clearly see that the total depreciation was 15,000 plus 15,000 plus 10,000. So, this is going to be the amount that gets transferred to machinery account. इसका सेकेंड इफेक्ट मशीनरी अकाउंट में जाएगा. ऑन द क्रेडिट साइड 30th November, एवरीथिंग ऑन डेट ऑफ सेल. बाय PFD अकाउंट 40,000. Next is step number 3. You sell the asset. Selling the asset will be recorded in obviously the machinery account. अगर purchase debit side पे आया तो sale credit side पे आएगा. On the credit side, by bank account, amount is going to be the selling price of 1 lakh. And lastly, step number 4, record profit or loss on sale. For this, we will again have to go back to that working. You know that its book value on the date of sale was 1,10,000. और selling price कितना है? 1 lakh, which means clearly you have made a loss of 10,000. This loss will be recorded in the machinery account on the credit side on the date of sale by loss on sale account. Amount is going to be 10,000. अब और कुछ नहीं बाकी in that year. Let's move on to the last thing, depreciation at the year end. Again, we go to PFD account on 31st March 24 on the last day of the year. You will write by depreciation account, and what will be the amount? On machinery 1, 3 lakh into half into 10%. कंफ्यूज मत होना, ये वो हाफ नहीं है जो आपने सेल कर दिया, ये वो हाफ है जो अभी भी बिजनेस में है. प्लस मशीनरी 2 का 2 lakh into 10%, 20,000. So the total 20 plus 15, 35 becomes your annual depreciation. Everything done? Now let's close both the accounts. I hope you followed this. For any doubts, again, text me anytime on Telegram. See you.